So, welcome to another video. I can't balance here properly. Fuck. Let's go with the same thing. Welcome to another video. I'm too low down. We'll just shoot here again then. Welcome to another video. So, I said I was going to be shooting more in the last video, so here I am again, shooting again. No real structure again for this one, except that I'm going to go and do some landscape photography later. We'll be going to a place called Malham Cove and hopefully getting some nice shots there. So I last night shot my first wedding, and nobody asked me to do that. I just decided to take my camera along. I wouldn't want to do it professionally. I don't think I'd handle the pressure, to be perfectly honest. But what I thought I'd do is take my lens, take my camera, and try and get some shots while I'm there, and then I can just edit them and give them over to the bride and groom. I don't know if I'm going to be able to flick any up here now because it's not really right to be doing that, but if any of the shots I can flick up, then I'll do that now. What I decided to do was just take the 85mm 1.4, didn't take any other lenses, just that, and it was really difficult to catch focus again. I got loads out of focus, but I think I got a few nice ones as well, so hopefully I did. We are going to be out searching for houses again today. As I said in the last one, we're desperately searching for a house, so we've got a few viewings today. Fingers crossed we find something good. And then the only other thing I was thinking of is that I walked past this catching dust. I don't know if that will catch focus or not. The 28-70 kit lens that I got with the A7 III, and I've used it once and then just haven't used it at all. It's just not shallow enough depth of field for me for what I like to shoot. But if I'm going to start shooting a bit of landscapes, I'm thinking this could be quite good actually. So I'm going to try that out today when we go for a walk. Right, I'm back now and just editing this. I would just say don't watch any of the reviews of the houses, it'd be absolutely boring, so just jump to this point here to get on with the photography. Condensation?
Oh yeah. See, that's looking kind of
First house? Which way is it? Is it that way? Right, so let's do very quick thoughts on that one then. That one was Pickering Gardens, and I thought
it's a nice house.
I thought the house was nice. I really like how it's done inside, but yeah, it feels a little bit like student halls to me. The finish on it is a little bit studenty. The garden's obviously on a slope and isn't going to get any sun, and the area itself not lovely.
Well, it's not even the area, it's just the houses.
The houses that are around, and they can see straight into the garden as well, can't they? So I don't know, what do you think about that one?
I don't know if it was too close to the neighbours.
Yeah. It's not a definite yes for me anyway. I wasn't overly excited about it.
But the location, 5 minutes and we're back on the straight.
I know, and like it might be a bit shitty around here, but very unlikely that people are going to go down that road unless you're coming to rob the place. There's no reason why people would be coming down there.
But it's just that garden does back onto those houses at the back.
And slope with no sun. So okay,
yeah,
it's fine. But I think it's going to be too much money for that sort of money. You'd want it to be like, wow,
yeah,
I want to move in. Yeah. It did feel a little bit characterless, obviously as well. I'm not bothered about that necessarily, but
a new home being characterless.
Because you can put character into anything, can't you? Should we just go to Asda or should we go in here? Just go to Asda. Onward to the next place, Knaresborough. Yes, we are recording. Right, that was the first Knaresborough house, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
I really liked it. It's decent amount of space, decent sized bedroom, stuff like that. Garden was, I thought, really big. Garage, nice, yeah, all that kind of shit, really nice. But it's got like a walkway round the back, all round the back of the house that you can see virtually into the garden. So it's I just worry in terms of security and stuff like that. I just don't want that. So not a deal breaker, but if that wasn't there, I'd live there very happily.
Is that the type of close you'd like to live in?
I really like, yeah, that it's on a what's it called? Cul-de-sac. Dead end cul-de-sac, really quiet area. So yeah, that's just the kind of place I'd like to live. And it's not too far from town. You could walk in.
Well, it said it was 23 minutes.
So yeah. So we've got a bit of time to kill now before the next one. So we're going to mill about in town.
They might all feel like that. I think on these rows maybe.
Yeah.
Or it might just need some trees and some...
It's a small plot. I mean, realistically, you could get rid of the garage. Whether you would do or not, but you could turn that into quite a big garden. Right, so that was one before the last in Knaresborough, around the corner from the other one, and it was nice. But again, I don't know. I don't get the feeling of I want to buy this.
No,
but it was nice, and you
nice
could make something of it. But it's like top of the budget, and it needs a fair bit of work doing. I would say, still a fair bit.
Not enough work, I think, to put you off.
No,
buying
definitely
it,
not. Like tiny amounts of work.
I don't know where it is. There's just something missing.
Yeah, and again, I really like this area, really like this neighbourhood. It's really quiet, but don't know. It's not going to be that house, is it? At the end of the day, we're not going to be buying that.
I prefer the
First one. That first one, if it didn't have that path at the back, I'd be saying we should put an offer in for that. Okay, right, a couple hours to kill now, and then the last viewing of today. Last place. Just finished the very last one, and it was no good. It was a gas, not a gas, it was an oil house, so big tank in the back, and it was brand new, which was nice, but it was tiny and oil in the back, so that's a definite no-go. So pretty much no's across the board today. It's just one that I really liked, but don't like having a walk path at the back of it, so it's not going to happen. Right, I'm going to go and do some of that landscape photography now. It's getting a bit late in the day. The last geezer just chatted loads of shit at us and kept us there for ages, so I'm furiously rushing to try and catch some sunset now. I wanted to get some nice B-roll of driving up, parking the car and all that, but I'm running out of light, and get a move on. I don't really know where I'm walking to either, but I'm going to head in this direction. Hopefully I'm going the right way. Rotating sheep. Should have used the extra couple of seconds that it would have taken to put my hiking boots on as well. Looking at all this shit me, that is high. This place is so cool though. I'm wandering round, desperately trying to find some compositions, some leading lines or something, and the place looks really cool, but I just can't seem to find anything. So I put the drone up in the air, and all it did was piss off a whole load of birds, so they really weren't happy with it, so I brought it back down again. I'm going to keep looking before I run out of light. But there is one more place that's near here that I'm wanting to go to as well, so maybe I'll just give up shortly and go there. Can't find anything that really does it justice, so I think I'm going to give up.
You keep the rays from entering her life.
I actually really like these trees, how they're hanging on to the edge. And there's 3 in a row, but I can't really get anything again. This is a fail. And I'm too pussy just to do the classic hang your legs over the edge shot. That was a fail, but at least I tried. Let's go to this next location now then. Hope I'll have some better luck there. I think the problem is, you won't be able to see that, but it's too hazy. With the right lens, it'd probably look quite good in the distance, but I don't have that with me. Oh shit, just remembered. I'm supposed to have been switching to the 28-70. I'll do that for the next one. All right, mate. Alright, mate. And then, of course, the light goes brilliant over there. Great stuff. This road is sketch. I'm trying to chase that light down. I'm hoping it'll still be there when I get to this next spot. Just gotta wait for some traffic. And I've just got here as the light's gone behind that cloud. I'm gonna set up, I'm gonna hang around, see if it comes back. This is it, the tree, definitely the subject. But let's figure out composition and hope that light comes back. So to continue with my theme of failing, that light is gone. I was debating hanging around for some night time, but this much cloud, I'm not going to get any stars either, so that's going to be a fail as well. I'm going to stick on that 28 to 70 just because I said I was going to, and then get some more shots of the tree. And with that, I give up. Need to get here a lot earlier, find a composition first, and then hope for light. I'll tell you what, I have enjoyed having a zoom again actually. I forgot how good it is being lazy and just being able to zoom the lens in rather than have to move around. It was good. I'm now going to go back and edit those wedding pictures. Slightly more difficult to wedge the camera in with the 28 to 70 lens on. I stopped again just to try one more time to fly the drone because I thought I saw a nice windy road, and it was just really grainy. I don't think that little tiny sensor can handle very much ISO, so I don't know, I'll have a look when I get back home. I think it's safe to say today has been a fail, but at least I got out, at least I tried, and it was nice going for a walk and that. Got bit to death by some mosquitoes and stuff, so yeah, it was good. Right, I'm actually heading home this time. Stayed up late editing. I finished the photos for the wedding, quite happy with that. And actually some of the shots I took yesterday aren't too bad, so I've edited some of those as well. I'm quite happy with them. We're going to go out again now and just try and get a few more shots. Oh. Failed massively when we went out to shoot. I just found the wrong location. I didn't Google it properly and we just went for a random walk in the hills. So I'll try harder next time. I'm just back now and editing. Right, this video is getting crazy long, so I'm going to end it there. I guess the sort of takeaways from this one are that when you think that you haven't got decent shots when you're there, when you go back to actually edit them, they might not be as bad as you think. And the other one is, if you've got an old lens that you've not used for ages, pull it out and have a go. You might get some nice shots from it. So I'm going to finish this here because this is getting seriously long. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Thank you.